Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Sulz Says. Since you have decided to grace me with your presence, I will ask for one more favor. Please make sure to like, share, subscribe, so we can be in relationship. Comments, sharing, liking, subscribing helps the channel to grow. And it is much appreciated, and it requires very little effort on your part. But it's mighty effort. Small acts chop down big trees. You know what I'm saying? So if you could do that for me, I would most appreciate it. So I hear some folks been looking for me. I'm surprised and amazed and very appreciative. I'm flattered that people are looking out for Sulz Says podcast. Now, I find it a little strange that I've been irritating the spirits within certain people. Some I know, and others perfect strangers. My teeny tiny platform, of which I'm very appreciative. I would like to thank my Twitter X followers, all 17 of you. God bless you. My fabulous 42 subscribers on YouTube. I thank you. You are the reason I keep coming back. My 46 TikToking followers, God bless you. Thank you for showing your girl some love on these shorts. My whopping 143 Facebook page followers, you're the reason why I'm here, and I appreciate you. But let's admit, these numbers are minuscule compared to what I would call an influencer. I'm not influencing shit right now. Or my influence is pretty minimal. I would have to get into like the 6-figure range for me to have influence, I believe. Maybe once I'm in the 5 figures, I'll have impact. I would say once you get into the thousands where you can monetize, you have a following. When you get into 5 figures, like 10,000, 20,000, okay, you have impact. And then once you get into 6 figures and more, yes, then you're an influencer. People are saying the things that you're saying. You're kind of shaping the conversation. To me, I'm just in my little corner talking shit. And you take it or you leave it. Some dude commented that yapping too much. Well, motherfucker, it's called Sulz Says. It's not called Sulz Listens, Sulz Watches. Sulz Says. It's going to be about the shit I say. All this is about me talking shit. Me yapping. If you don't like this, you just got to go somewhere else. It's okay. There are millions of other channels and platforms to go to. I was getting bombarded and peppered with points that were divergent from the point that I was making entirely. I call it the whataboutisms. What about? What about it? Make your own podcast. And if you have something to say to me, please do not DM me about whatever it is I got going on in this podcast. If I'm saying something on this public platform that you agree with, disagree with, feel free to add your comments to the post that I made. And then we can continue the conversation there. I'm not going to give you too much conversation because I got to move on. And it's really not about debating you or you debating me. You can just make your point. Make your point and move on. You don't have to agree with me. Just like I don't have to agree with you. Life got much easier for me once I decided that nobody cares. I used to be bothered by the fact that nobody cares. Now I love the fact that nobody cares. And then once I embrace the fact that nobody cares, and so let me just do what I want to do anyway, then everybody started caring. All these people come out of the woodwork caring and concerned and commenting. They didn't give a damn before. And isn't life just funny like that? It's like there could be some racist, misogynistic man railing against women, and black women in particular. Let him think what the hell he wants to think. You think I'm going to sit there and back and forth with this person, exhausting myself, trying to make them see the light? No. Now I might shit on him real quick just for my pleasure, but then I move on. Or I just move on. I'm just like, oh, I'm not his audience. Moving on. Why is it hard for people to do that? Why do people want to build a platform on your platform? Why don't build a platform on my platform? My platform ain't big enough for you to try to build a platform off of. And for anybody that thinks that I am talking to them or about them personally, go get you some business. I'm just in my booth talking shit. That's it. And if you're in your feelings, if you're feeling all, I hate that term, feel some kind of way. How the fuck do you feel? Are you sad? Are you mad? Are you angry? Are you ashamed? Are you embarrassed? How do you feel? Feel some kind of way. Can't nobody be figuring out how you feel. And no one's really responsible for how you feel. Now, people are responsible for the degree of respect that they give you. But how you feel? Come on. Feelings are always fluctuating, and feelings can be attached to your mood. Your feelings could be attached to how well or how poorly you slept or ate. You know? Ain't nobody responsible for your fucking feelings. They're your feelings. So if I say something that triggers some feelings in you, that's up to you to go sit down somewhere and figure out what exactly about what I said that made you feel. Essentially, I can't make you mad. Nothing I say can make you mad. The mad is already within you. You feel offended by this. You tell me I'm talking too much, and how dare I? And who am I to blah, blah, blah? And I should listen more. This is called Sulz Says. It's not called Sulz Listens. Do you feel ashamed? It's like, well, don't say the quiet part out loud because that makes me feel bad. You can decide, well, I live a different lifestyle and I embrace the way that I am, and you could think that it's peculiar or funny, my take on it, instead of taking this strong, you offend me so much and you're such a blah, blah, blah. It's like, what do you think you're doing? What are you solving? Because I'm not here to fix the world. I'm just here talking shit for entertainment purposes. Entertainment for you, but mostly entertainment for myself. It's got to be entertainment for myself. I'm only doing this because it is fun for me with my 143 Facebook followers. I got 58 followers on Threads, and I ain't got a damn thing on Threads. But you appreciate it. I thank you for my handful of followers. Don't waste your time getting offended over here. I don't have the power. So yeah, get out your... It is up to you to go find somewhere to find out why you're so triggered by other people's opinions. See, I can say my opinions now because I don't care whether you agree with me or not. I used to care. I used to care about what everybody thought. And it got me nowhere. Nowhere. I'm not yelling. I'm Panamanian, okay? And I say things with passion. I've given you my mother's influence with my father's delivery. That's me in a nutshell. Don't waste your time getting offended by me. Telling me to shut up. It's called Sulz Says, okay? Do we get it now? Sulz Says. You don't want to hear what Sulz have to say? Don't click on Sulz Says videos. Like, share, and subscribe, but you can unfollow. You can block, you can hide, you can work your algorithms so that you never have to see me again. But I am most appreciative of you frenemies out there, you followers that love to hate. Habitual haters. It's like you hate for fun. They call y'all trolls. Trolls live under the bridge. The only reason I see you is because I got this itty bitty following. So, I appreciate you leaving your shitty little comments, because then I get to, and I'm answering them back now, because there's only a little bit of engagement. Whatever engagement goes on only propels and promotes the Sulz Says podcast more. So I appreciate you raggedy motherfuckers sitting here trying to go toe to toe and debate me in the comments. You make it fun. See, I used to do that. I used to do that too. I used to debate people in the comments. So I already know the mindset of debating someone in the comments. The problem is that a lot of y'all just get mad. And I don't get mad. Y'all get mad. You start name calling. You completely miss the point of whatever I was saying in the first place. You can't come up with a point of your own, or after you've made the point, I've countered it with something better. So then you're just frustrated. And now you're mad because you can't answer back. Just concede. Just say touche. Touche, pussycat. Take the L with grace. I know when to concede a point. I know when I don't have no answer back, no clap back. I don't always like it, but it's not the other person's fault that they've made a good point that I don't have a comeback for. It's not, and why should I be mad that I have been enlightened? Don't get mad. Shine light in them dusty, dark, cobweb-filled corners of your mind. It's okay. It will only make you a better person. Yes, now I can come across as judgmental, but so what? All of you are judgmental. I might be judging you, but I don't necessarily think that you're a bad person. Doesn't matter if you're a bad person or not. I know what I want to keep within my sphere, within my moral code, within my compass, and how I want to raise my children, and everybody else is going to make those choices for themselves, and you're going to have to do what works for you. It's like, I'll speak in generalities, but if you watch these longer format videos, you're going to catch the nuanced ideas. So don't look at these shorts and then just be like, well, I got this bitch figured out. Wrong. You do not. But I don't have it all figured out either, which I always readily admit. We're always constantly evolving and changing. I ain't never gonna have it all figured out until I go on to glory and I'm back with all that is the one, the highest power. And in the end, I'm going to honor the God in me. But in order to honor the God in me, of course, I'm going to have to honor the God in you. But y'all mofos make that hard to do. I'm sure I make it hard for people too. And then I have to remind myself, which is what I'm suggesting to you when you feel in some kind of way, whatever that way is, or you're feeling triggered, and you want to control everybody's behavior and control everybody's speech because you're triggered and you feel some kind of way. Listen, I tell myself, I say, Sulz, if everyone behaved the way you wanted them to, the exact time you wanted them to do it, yes, your life would be so much better. Your life would be perfect. But guess what? Everybody else is thinking the same shit. Oh, if only this person behaved. Oh, if they only said this to me. Oh, if they only called me then. Oh, if you only text me. Oh, if you only said it in this particular kind of way. It's always something. And people are thinking the exact same shit. They're thinking about me. If I behaved the way they wanted me to behave, how they wanted me to behave, when they wanted me to do this behavior, they would feel so much happier too. So, so then that allows me to give people grace, to actually laugh at myself a little bit and not take none of this shit so seriously. None of it. You got bigger fish to fry than to be worrying about the stuff I say on this itty bitty platform. I look forward to seeing how this podcast evolves, where it will go into the future. Who knows? I might end up getting some opportunities that make me abandon this joint completely. Who knows? But today I'm enjoying myself. And if you are enjoying yourself, please take the time to like, share, subscribe, comment. You can even dislike, because all of that activity helps the show to grow. So if you don't like me, stick around if you love not liking me. You can either love me or you can love to hate me. But as long as you're respectful in these comments, because I ain't going all over your page name calling you. What's this? Why do people feel like they need to name call strangers? Nigga, I don't know you. How is this making life any better? See, that's when I know that you've completely gone off the deep end. If I'm having a debate with somebody and then they just start resorting to name calling, you lost, okay? You lost. You lost your cool. You can't make any more valid points. And so now you just want to start joning. Joning. That's from DC area. That's another word for roasting. Y'all want to start roasting people. Y'all want to start joning because you have no valid points. And you know what? I don't care if y'all joan either. I don't care if you think I'm stupid. I don't care if you think I'm unattractive. I don't care about that shit. And there are people that will say that you are gorgeous on some day that they're happy. There are people on Mad Day will treat you like the bottom of their shoe. Okay, so I'm used to fickle, funny acting people who nice one day and terrible the next day. You can't. And I'm not talking to anyone in particular. Please don't get, if you right now are feeling like I am talking to you, talking about you specifically you need to go get some business. You need to go do something else. You need to go meditate. You need to go pray. You need to go have a conversation with your inner child. You need to you need to nurture yourself. Talk to that little sad person on the inside, that very angry person on the inside, that scared child on the inside, and say, I see you and I love you. Okay, that's what you have to do. Not tell me that I shouldn't say what I'm saying. Like today I don't really have anything to talk about because I really feel like I have to get this out of my system just to say that I've said it before I move on to all the wonderful fuck shit that I want to talk about. Because there's plenty more. But I have to exercise these demons on these platforms right now. Y'all making it hard to recognize the God in you, okay? With this pettiness and all this reaching and grabbing, desperate validation seeking. Yes, I'm on this platform with my 552 IG followers, my 42 YouTube followers, my 143 Facebook followers, my 17 Twitter/X followers. Yes, and I thank you all, and I know a lot of y'all are kind of overlapping. Don't DM me. I'm not looking for a date. Yeah, and I'm not looking for lectures. Don't DM me. If I said something on this platform that offends you, then represent your set, state your claim in the post, in the comments, and then we can go on from there. What you're not gonna do is tell me how to run this shit. This is called Sulz Says, not Sulz Listens, and I'm here and I'm not chasing followers. I'm here to invite interest and curiosity and witty repartee. I don't have all the answers.
You ain't got the answers, man. You ain't got the answers.
And you don't have the answers, Sway. Just here talking shit, having fun for entertainment purposes only, and perhaps we can learn a thing or two together. Edutainment.